Hello, everyone, and welcome back for this second round for the first time against. So, brief interruption from the last chance qualifier from the CDF Championnat de France. I'm gonna stop doing the French, the fake French accent. I'm gonna say it in French. We have here Chowchow, long time player from Trollune, playing, I don't know, some black stuff, always play back. And here, Sébastien Faillant. That's how we say it. Sébastien. Okay? Oh, sorry. Gonna focus the video. So we have the audio. I think we're gonna... I mean, do you want to hear the audio? Yes. You will hear some French. And Mono Black aggro. Okay, so that's the deck. So yeah, brief interruption from the happier stuff, the last chance qualifier. I think I just want to. It's just for a round. It's an FNM, and I'm keeping the last, the Championnat de France. Okay. For later. So for the whole summer, the whole summer. So you will have some continuous stuff released, published. Yeah. So interesting matchup here. Very FNM-like and not MTGO-like. So we have Mono Black aggro here against DNT, the black and white version. I think it's quite the bad matchup for Mono Black aggro. I think the value, not having the bolts, not having an aggressive plan that works that well. Discard against the syntax. I'm not sure about that. It's fine, but it's all about, those type of games are all about tempo, and the black deck, especially on the play, can put a lot of damage on the life point here of Seb. However, not being able to finish, and the syntax player having most of the time a lot of creature able to block and stop you from dealing the final damages. It's gonna be hard. And yes, Mono Black is not known to be a deck, first of all, and two, to be resilient and able to reach the opponent. A lot of stuff that is hard to block, like those menace stuff here. However, there's a Goif, so a lot of little stuff, and it's attacking with the Stalactite Stalker. What is the effect of the card is that whenever at the end of turn you have Revolt, basically, something is going to the graveyard from the deck or field, gain a +1/+1 counter, and it has Menace, and 1 black, 2, you can stack it and put -X equal the power of the Stalactite Stalker. And we have a Fedia, not no Bochster, but Fedia being played at the end of turn.
Ah non, quand même, je vais faire des trucs.
Bah oui, je me dis merde, le mec il fait rien.
Okay. I read a Mesa -1. Fetching all basics. Quite resilient to Wasteland here and Stoneforge Mystic. Fetching probably, I think, pre-war for malware, stuff like that. Yes. Pre-war for malware. The best equipment, I think, in decent tax coming out from Fallout. Basically 3 mana. Reanimate a creature and give it +2/+2 and vigilance. Vigilance.
Avant les blocs, je vais faire solitude.
Failure attack. Wait, what has been... Yes, Stoneforge has been blinked. And Solitude. Chowchow can still trade the Stalactite Stalker here against the Philia. Yes.
Un tour.
It has been done. It has been done. And Stoneforge searching for another one equipment. And as you can see, it's getting already pretty hard for Chowchow here. A lot of value has been done in those 3 turns. Double search from the Stoneforge. I don't know what is the card being fetched. Is the... Oh yeah, the Phantom Blade, I think. I'm gonna... Phantom Blade, I'm gonna search that for you. That's that. The Phantom Blade here. Can I reduce it a little bit? Yes. Oh, I can cut it. Okay. Sorry about that. When you enter, attach it to one creature, destroy one other creature. Basically, it's a removal that you can search with Stoneforge. Stoneforge has been dealt with, so it's gonna cost 5 mana instead of 2. Still a lot of mana. Well, it is a lot of mana, 5 mana. Okay. Bargoyf being played. Bargoyf is not the greatest against decent taxes, a lot of blockers and little stuff to block. Also the removal are plenty in decent tax. 5 mana, Phantom Blade, yes, dealing with the Bargoyf. And for the first time, Chowchow has the Wasteland and can use it to destroy, but another Bargoyf on the field. If Chowchow plays the Bargoyf every turn from now on, there is maybe a chance, but yeah, I don't think so. Formal wear. Recruiter, okay. Searching for what here? Solitude? Solitude, maybe. Okay, Flicker Wisp. Okay, that works. Can remove, can blink the Skyclave Apparition, and yes, indeed, that's gonna be done. Oh, the Blade. Yes, not giving any illusion. That works too. Yeah, as you can see, some damage has been dealt, but now Seb is stabilizing the game at 11 life, and even for red players, 11 life is a lot to finish off with some burn spells. But in black, yes, it's another story, and the value has been great for Seb. Oh, okay. Third Bargoyf. Bargoyf every turn. I mean, the thing is that Seb can just play the pre-formal wear, get back the Talia, or maybe the Solitude. Can he Solitude? I don't think he can. Yeah, I think it's 3 or less. Okay, Stoneforge, no Felia. Interesting. Because with Felia, you can just bring back Felia, attack every turn, then blink the pre-formal wear, and then the pre-formal wear return on the battlefield again, reanimate another creature, and you have basically infinite value as long as you have creatures in your graveyard blocked with the recruiter. But that's not the case here. Choosing the Stoneforge. I guess to finish the game off a bit quicker. Is that the fourth one? Damn, okay. Okay, okay. That's what I said. If until the end of the game you just play Bargoif every turn, there is a chance. The chance is here. Yes, however, there is the Yorion. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there is any chance here left. Okay. Yes. Yes, I did not see the Yorion being picked up by Seb here. But I think if Chowchow played against a red player, a cutter player, I think the 4 Barrogoyf would have done it, honestly. I think it would have worked eventually. However, it's not the case here against white decent taxes. I think that's yes, a very bad matchup for our friend here. Chowchow. Let's accelerate and go directly to the game number 2. Swamp, no play, so no Static Stalker, no Nethergoyf, and Head of Yal. So already on turn 1, here the DNT player is a lot of advantage, a lot of is ahead just by the Head of Yal. So I don't know the end, but it has been kept, so seems playable. Okay, flute on Vial, so Vial can be used now, but using a 2 mana removal against a 1 mana card never feel good. Also, no pressure has been put on the field, and yeah, if the game lasts, it's usually in the DNT player most of the time. Wasteland has not been used to try to destroy the wasteland, the open wasteland. I would have maybe done that, honestly. There is no target for the wasteland from Seb here. No target anywhere on the field. Okay, wasteland. Interesting. So that's Seb that tried to wasteland the wasteland. Okay. And Bo Chester played. Pinging. So this will make Fedia unable to attack. Oh lord. So basically the wasteland here has been used to save the scrubland from being destroyed. Did not see the card. What has been taken? Sorry about that. Recruiter, okay. Recruiter in the end. So the follow-up is there. And Felia attacking. And coming back as a creature. Okay, so the 1-2 combo, the Felia plus Overlord has been done, and yeah, it's gonna be hard for him. Yeah, trading the Felia. You don't give. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Insane value. Yeah. You can bring back either the Felia or the Flicker Wisp. Already a free mana play with a Recruiter, but I saw a Solitude. So there is a removal. The guy is on 2. But yeah, the 5/5 getting back 2 creatures. And Seb has not lost any life yet. And Barrogoyf there.
Et combien du coup moi j'ai langue créature, t'as éphémère, rituel. Ouais.
I remember I played Mono Black aggro, Mono Black midrange before the release of Modern Horizon 3. And it was fine, honestly. It's fine deck, I think it's still fine. The addition of Barrogoyf and Nethergoyf, I think, makes the deck a little bit better. I think it's really good against the red-based deck. And I like that the mana base is very, very resilient. all basics basically, and Wasteland.
Je vais faire une solitude.
I really like that. But not having the Ponder Brainstorm makes you vulnerable to Flood and Mana Screw more than... You still can Flood and Screw even with Ponder and Brainstorm, but it's less likely. And I remember in Mono Black you are... It happens often. You are basically a modern or standard deck in the construction of the mana base. But it comes with the perks. Destroying the black here, the script land. Flashing, not flashing anything here. I think there is a Felia.
Eh ben, je prends 2.
Another Felia.
Fin de tour.
2 has been taken. Yes. And with the Overlord, can attack with both of them, blink the Overlord if Seb really wants only the value, taking up at 4. So yeah, the Vial will go up to 5 for Solitude and Yorion. And whenever Seb find some way to deal with the flute, which is quite easy with the deck because you can search for Witch Enchanter, which will destroy with Recruiter, and you have a lot of tutor in the deck to do that. So basically there is 5 copy of Witch Enchanter, maybe 6. Overall attack, Fedia not blinking anything. Fedia can blink also the flute, but not blinking the flute, just making much more value. A lot of value. But yes, yep, can simply blink the flute here, and yeah, use the vial next turn and take the Yorion and blink it. He can do that. That's a plan. So basically, the flute does absolutely nothing here, and yeah, the Overlord will completely run out with the game. And yeah, as you can see, the matchup is
Et fin de tour.
especially if you don't play turn 1 and turn 2.
Ça va remarquer.
Well, he did play turn 2. He had a removal for the vial.
Je vais prendre une solitude.
Solitude, yes. At least that's free.
Avec du bonheur.
And Felia. Yep. Okay. So kind of a one-sided game. That's Magic. And that happens. I think the matchup is almost impossible for Mono Black aggro, and also especially when Seb is one of the best player in France of D&T. So he will play well. So that's hard to take games from him, even less so matches from him. So yes, I hope I'm gonna make myself a bit bigger. I hope you appreciated the game, and I will see you for the game number 4, the final of this FNM, Trollune FNM, and then we'll come back to the CDF Championnat de France as planned. But there will be another FNM after that, the last one. Then the shop will close for the summer, and you will have to wait for the future, for the September, basically. How do we say it? In French, we say that c'est la rentrée. La rentrée. But I don't know how do we say that in English. The basically in September, when everyone go back to work and go back to school or all this stuff. In French, we call that la rentrée. Okay, see you next time.